Row, row. And do the worst ever. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Life is but a dream. Life is but a dream.
So you haven't cut your hair in a long time?
Last year.
Last year? One time?
Yeah.
How was it cut?
Like this, but a year ago.
No, maybe like was it cut like short?
No, not short. I'll probably keep it longer than shorter. But like being in the salt and air all day, every day,
right?
It just gets tangled and gnarly and yeah.
Well, I feel like I'm experiencing that right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're regretting this now. So I'm going to Alaska for the summer.
Oh, are you? What are you going to do with Alaska?
Work on tugboats.
Do you just like the captains of the tugboats
I
up there?
have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
I know I fly out next week.
Oh, wow.
Gold diving?
Huh?
Like the gold diving?
I have a friend who's doing that,
Yeah.
but I'm not.
What's gold diving?
Where are you headed?
Alaska? Alaska?
Oh, dude. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
We're in Alaska.
I don't know.
What?
I've never done. I do sailing stuff up till now, but this is summer, so it's probably till the end of October.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Didn't you go to Alaska last year?
I never made it.
You never. So you were heading to Alaska. Where did you end up landing?
So I went to Washington. Right about. I'm gonna go salmon fishing. Southeast Alaska, and the boat I was supposed to be on fell through. And then I got tired of dealing with fishermen, and then found the new boat, and then spent the summer in
Washington.
rebuilding the boat with Redbeard.
Nice.
And then we sailed down the coast. We hung out in San Juans for a little bit.
You're messing with me with that. I thought
I made it all the way back here.
And you're like, here I am again. My
Yep.
grand adventure is
Exactly.
not to another boat again. So have you ever had any like near-death experience on your bike, going on your boat, where you're like, oh my god, this is like going to be crazy?
No near death, but coming down with Mike from Washington at a gale off of Point Arena, and it was a trip. It was howling windy. The boat just starts leaning over, and the phosphorescence, the water glows in the dark. It was pitch black, and the water was just glowing all around you. And you're just laying there, and you're just kind of like getting the boat set up, and you're just tucked in a sleeping bag, like, okay, here we go. Nothing you can do, and like water would flood over the boat, fill the cockpit. You'd see these glow in the dark whirlpools going down the cockpit drains, and just the waves, like you just watch these galaxies flow by, and you're just like phosphorescence. And then in about 5 seconds, literally, it just gets dead silent, and we hit a different current and wind pattern. And then the phosphorescence totally goes away, and you look up and it's just stars, most stars you've ever seen in your life.
Good job, Dad!
And you're just like cruising, and you're like, it was just cool.
Wow.
You do his beard too. God, yeah. All nighter? I thought it started like 4 a.m. or so.
So how long have you lived on your boat?
I have lived on this boat for about 2 days now.
2? What?
Yes. Well, see, I'm a guest of my friend. Coming
Oh, so
about.
you don't live on a boat.
Not yet, although I'm fully on board with the principle and aesthetic.
You look like you already belong on a boat.
Well, you know, I have lived on a bicycle while bicycling cross country a couple times, and I think that's even more compact.
Did you go from like Alaska into like all the way to Florida?
That's a wonderful idea, and I think maybe I shall someday. My next trip I'm planning is going to be from Trondheim to Sicily.
Well, so you go to like Europe?
I like to cross a continent or two, yeah.
That's cool.
Now, the last one was 2010 from San Diego to Denver. summer.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, Mojave Desert in summer on a bicycle is very interesting.
I can only imagine. How did you even survive?
I carried, depending on the length of the span, I carried up to 4 gallons of water on my bicycle.
Wow, so that was heavy in itself.
Well, there was only one major span where there was about 90 or 100 miles of
Desert.
complete desolation. Yeah, there's no shade, no people, no water, no food, just a razor straight road through the Mojave Desert from 29 Palms to Lake Havasu.
I've never been to Lake Havasu, and I live in Southern California.
Oh wow!
But I'm not from there. I'm from Northern California.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like here?
No, I'm from Paradise. I don't know if you.
I don't know where Paradise is, and so I'm just gonna enjoy hearing you say that.
I know. For a long time, I'd hate saying that, and then I realized it sounded really fun, and so I just kept. Now I always say that. I don't know if you've ever heard of Chico. Have you heard of Chico?
I have
California?
heard of Chico, California.
Chico is right next to Paradise, and I lived in Chico for a long time. And I still go back home.
Wonderful.
So what do you do?
I do a lot of things. I've just finished a residency as a artist in residence at Autodesk, which is a huge software company.
Okay. What do you do? What does that company do?
They make CAD software to design everything from the Bay Bridge to, Space Shuttle and everything in between. And so I was doing advanced digital fabrication and CNC machining and metalworking there, and I used my 4-month residency to make a unprecedentedly precise giant bubble-blowing robot.
What?
Yeah. So I made a
bubble-blowing robot?
exactly a ridiculously over-engineered machine to produce giant bubbles where and when you need them precisely.
Why?
Why not?
I know, I agree.
It's also a very beautiful mechanism. It's a cable iris mechanism, so it looks like a camera aperture opening, which is a beautiful sight as it opens, and it's like a cat's cradle of cables that, as these rings rotate, it will create an intersection in this middle where all the cables touch, and that if they're wetted by soapy water, they will then form a soap film, and then as you open it by rotating the rings, it opens up a polygon of soap film in the middle, and you can adjust the size of it however way you like.
Why did you come up with okay, I want to make a bubble blowing machine?
I'm not sure if I thought of I think the first idea was, wouldn't it be great if you had a mechanism that could blow giant bubbles while you were riding a bicycle? Because I organize a flash mob of bicyclists with bubble wands so that we can ride in formation and raise our wands in synchrony and leave an impressive wake of bubbles as we do flyby strafing runs of awesome weddings and playgrounds and parks and crowds of
So
all
you were
sorts.
wanted to create this, and then you're like, wait, why don't we just have a machine that does all of this?
Well, yeah, so if you're blowing bubbles on a bicycle, you can do it very easily by raising the wand with one hand from a jar, but then you've got to take a hand off the handlebars, and so the goal is...
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
So I was looking for a way to make it safer to blow giant bubbles while riding a bike.
I see, so that's really, it came from trying to create safety while blowing bubbles on a bike.
It wasn't really safety. I also realized that if I had a machine, I could blow much bigger bubbles on riding a bike. So, imagine a rainstorm, right? So there's raindrops falling, lightning strikes. It stands to reason that lightning's going to pass through a couple of those raindrops on its way down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But can you imagine what that looks like?
No.
I couldn't either, but I realized that it must happen, and so I was like, well, I wonder if I could take a picture of that. And so I realized that it would be a foolhardy thing to try to invite lightning to your location up from a big storm, being as uncontrolled. So I made the lightning myself, and I set up a complex rig to capture it. And I started taking pictures of brief, interesting physical phenomena. And
Whoa.
And then
that's part of your photography. You create weird images that you thought of.
Weird, real images of authentic physical processes happening. No editing, no collaging.
So what's another version of a set of pictures you've done?
Okay. Well, so 4 months ago, before I came to San Francisco, or 5 months ago now, I was in Hawaii, and I had just got my first Kickstarter campaign funded, and it was funded at 230%, which is very satisfying to be encouraged by Actually, I think it's about 80% of the people contributing did not know me, so that's a nice measure of popular support. But the photography project I pitched was to electrified flowers of Hawaii, and I
Electrify them? Like blow them up?
yes,
And then take a photo of it?
while it's being blown up. And so I took a series of photographs on large format film negatives with an old view camera. Yeah, and I just put the camera about 2 feet away from a leaf, and
It's a big old good one, right?
big setup with a glass holding the leaf flat, and zap the heck out of it, and it makes really beautiful patterns. Like branch, it looks like the leaves are sprouting roots, but the roots are lightning.
Yeah, this one still lots.
You guys look like you need bacon.
Yeah, please.
I don't need bacon.
I will accept bacon while having my hair cut. Thank you.
Yeah, no dog.
He would.
He's like, bacon?
Bacon? May I take a second piece?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Thank you. Being fed bacon while having my hair cut in the middle of a ring of boats. Magic.
It is total magic. Teamwork. I like it.
Awesome.
Okay, so where's the
From here to here.
This has been fun. This is even better. I didn't know you were gonna make a crown. I like it.
Last minute idea.
I
and
like
my
it.
friend is flying down in her car to bring me
What's she bringing you?
my white dress.
Oh, you have a dress, a white
I
dress.
have a totally handmade white dress that I've done for myself forever, like
You
the
made
wedding traditional Moldovan dress that I was like thinking to wear for my wedding first.
How's that?
And it's got okay. Oh, here we go.
Is that better right there?
Yes.
Is it? Do you feel like it? Oh, that
Yeah.
made it tight. Perfect. Like right
Yes,
there.
Yes, yes, yes.
It all worked out. Because what I'll do is I love the little flowers in your hair. It's so cute. Love your hair, love yourself.